All hail the beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Today we're back with another subscriber's choice video, and this company has been getting a lot of love from you guys. And today we're reviewing another fragrance from the house of Armaf, and it's Armaf's Derby Clubhouse Blanche. Alright, so before I actually get into the full review on this, I know you guys like to ask me this about these Armaf fragrances, and this one is made in France, okay? So this is a batch from Paris. Well, I'm not sure if it's in Paris, but it's in France, goddammit. Now, Derby Clubhouse Blanche is a fresh aromatic fragrance from the house of Armaf, and it's their interpretation of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. Now, I know this doesn't matter much, it's really just semantics, but to me, the name of this fragrance doesn't quite match the scent. So here's the deal, when I hear the name Derby, I automatically think of horse races. As many of you guys out there know, I'm from Baltimore, but what you may not know is that in the middle of the hood in Baltimore, we have this place called Pimlico Racetrack. And this is up on Park Heights, and this is a part of the Kentucky Derby, well, not Kentucky Derby, but the Triple Crown. And the Triple Crown has the Kentucky Derby in it. So anytime I hear Derby, this is what I think of, just in case you were wondering in my brain. Now, to my nose, Derby Clubhouse Blanche is very reminiscent to Creed's Silver Mountain Water, but it's more so in the opening. Now, in this one, I get the inky and metallic nuances that are often spoke about in the opening of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. This one actually sparked an interesting conversation between my wife and I because I had to do a blind test. I sprayed Silver Mountain here, and I sprayed this one here, or vice versa. It really doesn't matter. What matters is this. During the blind test, she picked this one. She didn't know what was sprayed where. She picked Armaf Derby Clubhouse Blanche, and it hurt my feelings. Now, the sniff test was based primarily on the opening because I had just sprayed them, but that sparked this interesting conversation in, what do these fragrances actually mean? Now, she truly enjoyed Silver Mountain Water when I've worn it in the past, but the results led us to the conversation about bias based on perception and pricing. The conversation was more so, are niche fragrances as good as we say they are or think they are, or we just have some type of preconceived notion because they're expensive that they should be better. But that's another conversation for another day. Comment below and let me know what you guys think. Are the niche fragrances really better, or are you okay with Armaf? But I guess let's get back to the review. This one has bergamot, it has tea notes, and it has musk. Now, the tea notes really stand out in the opening of this fragrance, but this one lasts throughout the entire life of the fragrance. Now, some may think that this one is weird, it's synthetic, and it's off-putting, similar to Silver Mountain Water, but to me, I really like it. And again, I really like Creed's Silver Mountain Water, but I think this one is going to be a nice, budget-friendly alternative. Now, when looking at this one with a critical eye, I would have to say that Derby House Blanche really falls short to Silver Mountain Water in terms of performance. For my skin, this one projects for about the first 20 minutes or so, and then after the first hour or 2 hours, this one seems to be non-existent. Now, if you're in a position to reapply your fragrances often, then this may not be a deal breaker for you, but for those of you who say, ain't nobody got time for that, then you might want to opt out on this one. Now, to me, this one is a nice dumb grab for those lazy spring and summer days when you don't want to really use the good stuff, when you don't want to break out the big guns. You can grab this and do just fine. Grocery store runs, taking the kids on a walk, sitting in the driveway, kicking back some with your neighbor. This one is definitely going to work for you. And if you have to reapply, then no problem. It's relatively inexpensive, so if you use the bottle quickly, it won't matter. Now, I paid a little under $40 for this one, but I think that this one might be out there for less than $30. Now, if I really apply myself, I might be able to find it. And if I can find it, I'll link it below. That way you can go through and test it and try it yourself if you want to. I think, again, this is a good alternative for Silver Mountain Water. If you don't got the type of budget, it's a good alternative to, just to have in your collection, man. If you got Silver Mountain Water and you don't want to use the good stuff all the time, then this is a great one to grab. Again, I'll link the best prices below, and that's my take on Armaf's Derby Clubhouse Blanche. And I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend that we back, okay? And tell your friends to get off to the racing and hit the goddamn bell.